Chase. They just announced earnings and they were incredible. Where are you? They were very substantial. Will you say thank you, Mr. President, at least? Huh? I made a lot of bankers look very good, but you're doing a great job.
You never want a serious crisis to go to waste. And what I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
Welcome to the Cryptoteacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, please advise your friends and family and also spread it on social media. This is a very, very important time in finances that basically as long as you told them to watch them on the wall, you have nothing to worry about. But definitely you want your friends and family to be educated. Now, I also want to thank those who purchased the book, also those who've donated to the channel through the Cash App. I want to thank you a whole lot. Now, guys, we're going to get into a couple of subjects. This is going to be another quick video. We have, of course, the repo market elevating. And remember, they took 3.4 trillion out. So basically, they're just... I think they did yesterday like 160 billion dollars. So they're just putting the money that they took out right back in, out of your pensions and your 401k. Now, the disturbing news that we heard, of course, the virus narrative that they have going on, and as we know, I'll go back to it. We have the flu that kills millions. And they're not trying to cure that because, of course, there is no cure. It's always money in fighting something. Same way how cancer is. They don't want to find a cure because there's no money in a cure. But Trump said that he was looking at no payroll taxes. Now, guys, I hope we understand the difference between payroll and income tax. I want to make sure we understand this. Payroll taxes is your federal, your Social Security, your Medicaid. So guys, no payroll tax, you're hurting yourself and you're hurting your parents or grandparents. Now, it's different when they say, if he would have came out and said, hey, I'm going to give you an extra benefit at the end of the year. You know what? We're just going to cut everybody $1,000. That's something different. But when you say no payroll taxes, that means you're taking from yourself, people. You're taking from yourself. I just want to make sure. That's why I said it's very, very imperative that we understand finances. Finances is very boring. It's not sports. It's not entertainment. It's boring. You really get nothing out of it until you learn it. So therefore, you can start making money. And that's when you can have your fun once you made your money. But guys, no payroll taxes? Are you kidding me? You can't make this up. You just can't. No payroll taxes? Now, I already went over how pensions are bankrupt because of no interest. And Trump is giving the narrative, even though I have nothing against Trump. He's just the puppet that they use, the banks use, the corporations use. All presidents are puppets. But he already called for 0% interest, which our pensions would really be, there would be no more pensions. They're already banked up already, but still be no way of paying the elderly, the ones before us that, help build. Now he's talking about no payroll taxes, so that's no money going to Social Security, which is going to the baby boomers. That means Medicaid would be losing out on money. Now you're talking about no payroll taxes, no Social Security for about 200,000 people, the adults that are working. Now, do you really think we can afford this? That just makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And I guarantee you, if he does this, 6 to 8 months later, they're going to say we don't have money for Medicare. We don't have money for Social Security. Guys, that's a setup. And hopefully you're not falling for that. That just makes absolutely no sense. But I just want to touch bases on that. Now, as far as with the markets, with cryptos, just like I stated, the virus we put on the back burner because of we have March Madness coming up. So definitely we're going to start going in the upward direction. We'll start seeing liquidity come out of the stable coins back into cryptos. Remember, guys, that's how they do it. They sap it out and then they bring it right back in through the stable coins. That's why stable coins are so important, because they either provide liquidity or they take away liquidity. That's how, the crypto market works. With the stock market, we know all the fundamentals are out the window. Even though crypto is the same thing, but cryptos are new. But with the stock market, it's been around long enough for us to know the fundamentals are out the window. Don't fall for it. So what do we look at? We look at what the Fed is doing. The Fed is always going to show us the hand. And then basically we go and do our research. Go and dig in those 10K reports. So then therefore you know whether these companies are actually profitable or they're not. And then also dig in to see who owns it. So of course, if the banks own it or these big corporations own it, they're going to the selling. Plain and simple. And that's the reason why I say chip stocks. That's the reason why I say cobalt, gaming stocks. Those stocks are going to be around. So you have no reason not to make plenty of money in that. And I gave all the stock picks in my video. I think it was a secret in the virus. So I have that in that video. So if you do want to see the list, go back and watch that video. But yes, cryptos, stocks, we're going to be headed back up. Of course, you're going to have your little ups and downs, but all that volatility that we had, the VIX, if you made money off the VIX, believe me, that's going to come down. So basically, if you want to short that, of course you can. But this turbulence that we had, they're going to smooth that over. Because like I said, it may sound funny when I say March Madness. It may sound funny. But believe me, sports is the big distraction. So when we had football and kneeling and not kneeling, but when it came to that Super Bowl, you didn't hear anything about it. Plain and simple. Because one thing they're not going to do, these corporations, is let you mess with their money. Bottom line. So as long as you understand that you don't fall for the divide and conquer, and you focus on the money, that's all that matters. Because the masses, they're always going to fall for the divide and conquer. They will always fall for it. I don't care what the situation is. But those who are enlightened know to follow the money. Because the money will lead you with money. One piece of information that I'm going to leave you with is very, very important. Money never fights with money. I need for you to understand this. There is no competition when it comes to two men who wants to make money. Now, the rule of law is that three men that have the same mindset are stronger than 1,000,000 men. Why is that? Because 1,000,000 men are going 1,000,000 different ways. Three men are moving in lockstep, are 5 times, 10 times, 1,000,000 times more powerful than 1,000,000 men. That's the reason why about 14 families can control billions of people across the globe. If you can get that in your mind and re-educate yourself, because a lot of times, you've been brainwashed from past generations. If you can get that in your mind, you'll never have to worry about anything else again. But guys, that's all I have for you. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends and family. I have the book Cryptoteacher on Amazon, also on btcteacher.com, where you can get the book, get yourself educated. Also, basically for your cryptos, Binance, Bitrue, Coinbase, the links. So therefore, you can purchase your cryptos, and also you can trade on Coinbase Pro, Binance, and Bitrue. And then also, basically for your stocks, I have Robinhood. If you don't want to use that, of course, Fidelity, also Webull. And don't forget about everything is going to have a chip in it. Kobo stocks, and just like I said, gaming. And never ever, whatever you do, never ever bet against the banks. Y'all have a wonderful day.